Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I wanted to bring back community chats, laid back tarot, just something a little bit less structured and more community vibes, just like a space and energy that you can just come to when you don't need full on pick a card energy, but you do just need somewhere that you can be heard, your energy can be voiced without it taking so much toll on you. So that is the intention for today's video. Now if you haven't seen my community chats before, I did start one last year, I think it was, and I just never ended up continuing them. But it was basically like I mixed up a few cards and we just like did some like laid back tarot. And right now I just feel like we need something like this. We just need something community-esque. So please make sure that you subscribe, like and comment in the description something that you want to say, a quote, just an energy, just to really welcome in this community energy. If you are watching anyway, you might as well do so. You can leave an emoji, you can say something that you're going through, leave a quote, whatever. Okay, so I have gone ahead, and you may not be able to see as much, I do apologize, but I'm filming in night. But I have gone ahead and mixed up a good few of my cards. I don't know what cards are here. I've literally just like picked a few out, mixed them up. The goal here is to just like have the energy be very fresh. We'll pick a topic sometimes and just allow the messages to flow. So if you are seeing this, it is the holiday season right now, but if you're seeing this way in the future, then welcome to this community energy. Just know whatever message comes up is meant for you at the right time. So before we begin, I am going to use like a deck that I made a while ago, just full of different topics, energies, gods, whatever. We are just going to see what comes out through this, so we can kind of see what the energy and vibration is that you need to hear. So let me go ahead and mix this. But how are you guys? Let me know in the comments. I do plan to do a live when I do this as well, just so like we can join in the evening time. It can just be very relaxed vibes. So the energy right now, you guys, is very quiet energy. It's very like snow vibes. It's very stillness, just like observing energy, really recuperating our energy. Hence why I've come, no makeup, hair up, because I think just collectively we all needed a second to breathe. There has been many sheds at the moment. Okay, it's almost as if, even though the new year is technically not now, but the calendar year coming to an end just brings up everyone's energy collectively anyway. There's so much going on right now. There are also so many energies of goals being made, like 2026 rebrands, just like a rebranding energy, wanting to move. But I feel like stillness right now is required so we can connect with ourselves. And I think that's what it is. There is an energy right now that requires you to just connect with yourself, to just breathe, just sit, relax, make yourself feel welcome. Let me just say, there is a rise coming. There is energy that is going to heat up in the next 2 weeks. But right now, you don't owe anyone anything. You don't owe an explanation. You don't need to overgive your energy. You just need to sit with yourself. Allow your true energy to really rise here. Okay, so let's see, what is the theme today? Boundaries are important right now. Making sure that no one is crossing your boundary. There is an energy here that wants to be spoken, and that is simply, remember, you don't owe anyone anything. Remember that the only person you need to show up for is yourself. Remember, while you're observing, while there is so much swirling around you, that the only person you need to listen to is you. You're in control of your life. Okay, even though right now you're being asked to not control, just sit, just like be in transitional energy, be in quiet energy. Remember, you are always in control. Remember, you open the gate when you are ready. Not all decisions need to be made right now. The only thing that you need to do is trust yourself, your voice. You know what your energy needs. You know what your calling is. You know what is required to take you to the next step, to the next vision, to the next calendar year. You know what you need. And there is this energy right now that even in stillness, even when the skin of the snake is still just getting that last residual energy off, remember that you can move when you're ready. You can break away what no longer serves you when you're ready. You can rise when you're ready, even in stillness. And sometimes the most powerful stillness or the most powerful rise is in stillness, right? What theme is coming out today? And look what popped out. Literally set boundaries. Literally stop letting other people dictate your energy, what you need to do, the way that you need to move. You show up when the energy calls you to. You move when you are ready. And I think you needed this reminder. I think you needed this reminder that, yes, you're listening to the energies around you, your guides, what you think you need, but I want you to remember that fire that is lit within you. That energy that says, actually, no, I'm not going to do it this way. Actually, no, you no longer have access to my energy. Do not let people treat you in a way that does not reflect your value. And that is very important. That is so important moving forwards. Especially 2026 is what I'm hearing, right? 2026 is saying, listen, from now on, if you do not value me, I don't care who you are, I don't care what spirit you are, I don't care what direction you think I need to move. I almost even feel like you standing outside with the energy of the earth and you saying, actually, what you are saying right now is incorrect. That is how in control you are going to be, and not from force, not from clearly just like exerting your energy, but from that quiet power, that quiet command, that quiet authority of just saying, I'm doing what I need to do for myself. So if you are sitting here and you are waiting for confirmation, right? But you already know that you need to move, then move. If you are also sitting here and you're saying, you know what, I need silence, I need to breathe, I just need to show up for myself, I need to do the least amount of work in order to move forwards. That may even mean money-wise. That may mean literally saying, you know what, from now on, I'm doing less and I'm receiving more. I'm literally doing the least amount of work. Even if you are going to your job, set your intention. It is powerful. Set your boundary, right? What's coming through right now is someone here that is overworking when it comes to a team. So like I'm feeling someone who works a lot of hours, like works an actual job. Set your boundary. If someone's giving you a whole load of work and you're thinking, you know what, right now my energy can literally not hold anymore, I'm not doing it. There is this need to clear what anyone else is doing. And look, new opportunity. So by doing less, you are going to receive more. There is a need to clear out what everyone else wants and just listen to your soul, move from your vibration. You are the vision board. I literally said this if you follow me on TikTok, right? I posted a video that basically said I am not making a 2026 vision board this year because I move when I'm ready. I am already going to receive it. I am the vision. I do not need external confirmation. I do not need to plan what is already going to happen for me. It's as simple as that. And yes, I may go on Pinterest, and yes, I may look at images and align with the life that I actually want, but I'm not waiting on divine authority. I'm manifesting when I feel ready. I don't care about the seasons. I'm moving when I feel ready. I'm moving out of alignment, and if the season happens to match, amazing. There is this energy that requires not so much full-on control, dictatorship, ego, but requires command, requires clarity, requires, this is what is happening right now. This is where my thoughts align, right? You also do not need to allow anyone into your energy anymore, okay? There is almost this quiet glow up that is happening. Not so much like behind the scenes and like you're just doing the most behind the scenes and not telling anyone. That could be true though. But what I feel is more the energy that you're in is like you've been through something the last 24, 48 hours, the last week, even this holiday season, right? Even just the energy that is surrounding by you. You've been through something that is very deep, that is very ending, that is very, that was the last time that is going to happen to me. And you're moving forwards by simply trusting your energy. It's like you are just moving behind the scenes when you feel ready. It's not so much hustler energy. It's like that quiet, that stung what I went through, but the energy, I still hold the power in my hand. I still hold energy in my hand, right? Let's just give these a good shuffle. I do see a lock here, okay? So again, new opportunity coming in when you allow your energy to move back into sync. So that is why you may feel this like weird energy of feeling either overwhelmed first. That's a sign you need to just go in like just a little bit, okay? Just sit with your energy. But there's also this energy of like, I do not need to prove who I am anymore. I do not need to raise my voice to show that I'm in my energy. I'm moving because it's already mine. Do you get what I'm trying to say? There is this almost very like strict, no mask energy of like, I do not need performance. I do not need authority. I do not need to even just like lock in. I just need to show up every day and align with who I am. Because that is quite literally enough. There is this shed of this like false performance, and it's like the more that you sit in this energy and just be like trusting yourself, moving because your soul feels ready, the faster you're going to move. So let's see, what is my community's energy right now? If you do have some like fluey energy, I know like everyone's like just like very flued up right now, but I feel even more spiritual symptoms. Sit with them, ground, just like clear your energy because it's going to help you. I see piano keys here. So this is like a melody, frequency that you are about to step into. There is a yes coming in, right? There is something that you're saying yes to, or there's a yes moment. There's a moment where, you know, when you start something and you don't really know what you're doing, you don't really know the outcome of it. It's kind of like, sometimes like even when I start these videos, you guys, it's like my energy feels a bit weird. I may stutter on a few words, even though like I filmed 1,000+ videos. But then it's like the moment the channel hits, the moment the song hits, it's like you get in your melody and your groove. That is what is about to happen, okay? I do see lightning strike, so this feels like something that, again, it's like a yes moment. It's like an aha moment. Something opens up and crosses your path at the right time. The lightning comes in when you're in that like a gentle, quiet piano type energy, if you know what I mean, like that frequency. Again, it could be like when things really go slow, something just like lands in your lap, right? I almost feel like cartoon energy here. Again, something here is about to open up. It's about to strike when it's time. You see, even like a black cat on your frequency, your energy, a black cat on your path, it's like extreme luck, protection. It's like the right thing at the right time. This opportunity is going to allow you to scale something, because there is a mountain here in the background, right? And that mountain shows me, that mountain tells me it's not even an obstacle, it's a vision quest, right? It's like the vision is going to keep aligning through the frequency, through the melody. And you're being told right now, set your boundaries, clear your energy, do what you need physically to be able to align moving forwards. But take a chance on something, whether it's what you want to build, what you want to create for 2026, a goal, an idea, even just like something like I'm even seeing something as simple as just like going for a walk, right? This energy is going to strike you at the right time, and you are going to get the momentum to move forwards. This almost even reminds me of like Two of Wands energy, but I feel like you have to be very clear moving forwards, because it may feel like right now there is almost this rush to perfect, to align, you know, especially because everyone's had a really rough year, or if you're going through a rough time, it's like, I need to find my groove, my frequency. But let me tell you, if you set your boundaries right now, if you give yourself the time to just illuminate, to sit, okay, even in darkness, right? Even with winter solstice just passing, this sun rising moment, it's like if you allow yourself to walk, to just fall in love with a frequency here, whether it's a frequency of you wanting to do better or you wanting to do less, whatever your soul is telling you to just sit with, even if it's nothing, sit in that frequency, because something is coming, okay? Again, it's not even just an action, it's this energy that is awakening within you, right? From a lot of unmet energy in your life, you have been walking a path where you have not been met on the scales, right? Again, you may have gone through a lot of ending of contracts, job changes, even when it comes to law, when it comes to karma, when it comes to people that have done you wrong, your endings, this energy of like, I'm in that bit of injustice energy right now. I'm in a bit of energy where it just feels like I'm being asked not to move, but at the same time my soul is saying break things down, move anyway, right? You're in between this energy of act and be still. But what I'm hearing is you need to not worry about the justice, okay? The scales. You need to not worry about so much balancing what is right in your life. You need to just create your own frequency, because there is this energy right now. It's like, if you do not like your life, change it. Change the scales, because there is this old belief in this community right now. everyone that is watching this video, you have a old belief that wants to be shared around not having a good life, around being a scapegoat, about being in this rough energy where you have to listen to destiny, you have to listen to astrology, you have to listen to what other people tell you. But let me tell you right now, you are not here to do what everyone else is, okay? Yes, you need to balance your heart, your emotions. You need to be able to allow endings and even nature to take its own course, right? It's not good to just rush forwards. But you also need to go back to this boundary setting of saying exactly what it is that you want, what you want to create, what you want to do. You hold the keys. You hold the doorways, right? And it's up to you to finally move into driver's seat energy, not to race down the road, right, or the pathway, but to simply say, I'm taking a cruise, or maybe I am going to race for a little bit. But you are in control of that driver's seat. We have the Seven of Wands here. There has been a lot of survival mode, a lot of having to fight everyone else's energy to be heard. You may even be dealing with a lot of like having to outgrow these old scales that always seem to block your path. You see, there is always these old beliefs, these old feelings, this energy that says I need to rush to prove, okay, I need to listen to everyone else, I need to move, be even defensive, I have to show up, otherwise nothing shows up for me. And you are moving into this energy of cruise control, of yes, the energy is leading me itself, but I get to choose the destination. I choose the reality, my beliefs. And I'm telling you right now, there needs to be an end of this injustice, because everything around you is going to mirror I have to keep moving in survival because I have a bad energy, I have bad karma, or I'm very karmic in my path, right? I have to do things for other people, I have to give back, I have to be the one there for everyone else. You see how that is affecting you? You see how that drains the energy? But instead, just do less. Sit in that silence and say, you know what? No, I don't choose that timeline. I don't choose that energy. I don't choose to always be moving for other people. I'm setting a boundary and I'm saying I reject that timeline. I reject the energy that told me that I had to survive in this life in order to be successful. Instead, I'm going to use what I've been through. I'm going to use this abandonment to heal, to show me and shape me into someone that doesn't run away from their past, but doesn't use it as a guide forwards. You've been the one that has always been held outside of the doors. But is that a gift? Is it a gift to be alone instead of having to be with a lot of people around you, a lot of people taking from your energy? Is it a gift to walk alone, to choose your own keys, your own pathways, your own gateways? But even so, do you realize that you have always held the key to the doorway back? Not into those old feelings and old wounds, but away from the conflict itself. There is a self journey here you're taking when it comes to your belief systems, when it comes to being the villain, being the scapegoat, being the one that is locked out. And it's up to you for you to decide what you want, what path you want to move into now, what you accept and what you don't accept. But either way, you're protected. You don't want to go back into this energy. You don't want to go back into this energy to prove for other people. You don't want to keep running, so they are always part of the reason you are held back, right? You don't want to feed into the drama right now. You don't want to feed into everyone else's thoughts, but you do need to sit with your own. You do need to sit in your mind here especially moving within the next month, I'm hearing. You need to sit with your own thoughts, and you need to allow your thoughts to really shift, to really shape, to really show you what has been holding you back, right? But also what can change, what you can wield from these situations, because you're not someone that is supposed to sit in trauma, but you're also not someone that needs other people to survive. You don't need anything to survive. There's a bit of Hunger Games I'm hearing, but I'm also seeing someone who survives alone in the woods that has to detach from literal reality as much as possible, and obviously safely too. And it's almost as if you are doing this. You are needing to detach from reality, right? To be able to move back into your throne, your authorship, your authority. You right now are dictating your strengths and weaknesses. You're being asked to use this time of silence to literally level up. Use what you've just been through, trauma, conflict, endings, what has always held you back, to propel you forwards, right? Because then you are going to have a clearer vision, a clearer mind, a clearer creative path. That may require silence, or it may just require a complete 180 of your belief system, your thoughts, the words that are coming out. The throat right now is very significant, okay? The throat right now is very significant because it's almost as if, like, especially if you are flued up or you just feel like something's holding me back from taking that action, that is for a reason. That is so you can feel clearly with your mind, or you can regain new energy with your senses. There is a redirection happening here. What did I say about that driver's seat energy? Some of you have left old relationships, or you're literally shedding old identities with yourself, with people. I literally said this. If you guys do not follow me on TikTok, make sure you do, because I do post obviously tarot videos. But I did say this, we're in a season finale ending right now, okay, where the old attachments that were attached to our old identity cannot move forwards. They cannot help us grow. So if something or someone is emotionally holding you back, and it's not just about those people, it's about you, what is within you right now, okay? It's what is stopping you from having that new mind, that new thought, okay? I'm going to leave it there. But you are going to get out of this survival energy. I actually see 6 of Wands energy that just appeared in my vision. So you're going to move into a 6 of Wands era. I'm so here for it. I love and appreciate you. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment.